Okay, so thank you for the opportunity to pitch this evening. It's a great pleasure. Our programme is based around dementia care within the community around Salford Red Devils and the Greater Manchester area. I'll start with a couple of key facts just for around dementia. So currently in the UK there's 850,000 people living with dementia, and that figure is due to rise to over 1 million in 2025. The Alzheimer's Society in a recent survey found that of those people living with dementia, 38% are actually lonely, which I thought was a horrible statistic. When we're looking at dementia as a whole, the care, or 3/4 of the care, is covered by family and friends, and that cost of unpaid care saves the economy around 11 billion per year. So, a question: how many types of dementia are there? And if you don't mind, just a quick show of hands as we go through them. So, do you think these 3 types? Show of hands. 24, 157, 219. Okay, so most of you, I think, got it actually right. So currently the research shows that there's 157 being researched currently. So there's a huge number that are being looked at, and it is a surprise. It was a surprise to me and a surprise to some of you today. Okay, so the programme, what we're looking to do as part of the whole of the programme, we're looking to raise the awareness of dementia in all its forms. And by doing this, it kind of helps destigmatise it, because some people have the impression, or there's a stigma associated with dementia and the kind of care and the symptoms that are associated with it. So we want to dispel those as part of the project. We're looking to provide support and guidance not only for the person living with dementia, but also for their care network, the family and friends, because it's really important that they're aware of the kind of things that they can do to help and what wouldn't help as well. So that awareness is really important for us. Okay, we're looking to increase the individual's ability to live well for longer and be self-sufficient, and that is working with their care network as well. So as I said, the cost of care is phenomenal to the NHS and social care. So if we can help them not need that for longer, obviously it's going to be a big cost saving within the local economy. Also, as part of the programme, we're looking to the older generation to increase the leisure and physical activity consumption, because this can help prevent certain forms of dementia and increase the kind of, or delay the onset of it, especially vascular dementia as one of the key ones for that. That's just one of the venues within our stadium where we've done a previous programme. This has got some from Sporting Memories who came to visit us. So, what are we looking to do particularly? We're looking to engage with the SIDES medical practice, which is a medical practice local to us back in Salford, and they have got 60 members of their practice currently diagnosed with early onset dementia. So that's going to be kind of the basis that we're going to start from. We will be collaborating with local partners. There are dementia cares already in place, but we think we have an innovative and different kind of offering, which is in a non-medicalised environment, and we also have the power of sport to kind of add to the kind of things that we can do. And working with people like Sporting Memories, PD Kinetics, we can offer a really good programme. The idea, or the hope, is that we'll be running weekly sessions at the AJ Bell Stadium, although these will also run with some outreach sessions, so we can go to local community venues as well. But the AJ Bell Stadium will be the main focus of the programme. And we'll do a monthly carer respite session where carers and families can actually work with us in a different environment whilst we're working with the person living with dementia as well. So, we also look at delivering Dementia Champions training. This is something that is available through Age UK, for example, but we want to actually deliver it ourselves at the stadium, give it a little bit more awareness, promote it a little bit better. There was a session that I went to in Trafford Council, which was offered to the wider community, and actually only 4 people turned up, and that was offered to GP practices as well. So it's quite upsetting really that it wasn't taken up. So we want to promote that within our programme. And one of the key things that we must do is also track the participants' progress. And this will be linked through the medical practice so that we can actually see what difference we've made, and we have the evidence that when we're looking to kind of refund this programme so it's sustainable, that we have the evidence to say this is the difference that we've made. So that tracking of participant progress is really important for us. Okay, very quickly. I've got a minute left. So, click through those a little bit. So this is what we're looking for, a real social change towards the perceptions that some people have around dementia. We're looking to reduce hospitalisation and the demands of social care provision, reduce the interventions, the critical interventions, and also mainly boost the confidence and self-esteem of the person living with dementia and their carers so that they can live well for longer, and with that create a resilience to cope and coping strategies and mechanisms. My case study was the reason why we looked at dementia. One of the fans said to me, can we increase their season ticket to a corporate hospitality because the dad is going to his last game at the stadium last year, and I did sort that for him, but the question for me is, why is it his last game? Because he'd been diagnosed with dementia. The family, I think from a fear and lack of understanding, thought he wouldn't be able to do something he's done for the whole of his life because of this diagnosis, which I thought, why? And we need to increase that awareness and make sure that that doesn't happen, because why should you stop doing something that you've loved all your life just because of a simple diagnosis that doesn't need to be the end of everything? So today, what we're asking for, every £50 pledge will provide an hour's worth of delivery within our pilot programme, which is based over 12 months. But we're also looking for anyone that's got any advice or guidance, anyone with the support that can deliver. If you know someone that could offer us advice or support, we're more than open to accept that. And also, you know, if we can offer something to anyone in the room, we would do as well. And I'll stop there.